All right, I want to welcome everyone to our live Saturday morning presentation. Before I get started talking about how to market immune health, I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas, and we'll be talking next Saturday, but next Saturday will be the start of 2021, so I hope that you also have a very safe New Year. I don't think there'll be a lot of outdoor, well, maybe there might be some outdoor celebration. It'll be interesting to see what they do at Times Square. I doubt that they can do anything. Most likely be a virtual. Maybe they can bring Dick Clark back virtually for that too. But anyways, we're going to be talking about marketing immune health today. And we're going to be looking at the new product from Synergy Worldwide called ProArgi-9 Immune Booster. And we have a dedicated page on our Synergy family website. This is a PDF that I'll make available to you on Tuesday when I send out the recording of today's presentation in our Tuesday newsletter. And it'll have the direct link to that page. But the easiest thing that you can do to always find your marketing material for the different products in Synergy Worldwide is go to our Synergy family website. So again, it's oursynergyfamily.com. Go to the website, and as you scroll down, you see that there's dedicated pages to specific marketing strategies. We have 6 core marketing strategies that we use: nitric oxide therapy, weight management, natural energy, cholesterol concerns, athletic performance, and immune health. And today we're going to spend time looking at how to market immune health. And if you just click on that button where it says click here to enter underneath immune health, it's going to open up a dedicated page. And that dedicated page is going to have all the current information and resource tools that you can use to help you in the process of marketing Immune Booster. And as we scroll down this page, we have some key videos. There's 3 of them. The one on the right-hand side was done by Synergy Worldwide. Some people like their videos because they're short and sweet. There's no audio in terms of a person talking. There's certainly music that plays in the background. But we've created 2 videos on the Immune Booster. The one on the left-hand side is called ProArgi-9 Immune Booster from Synergy Worldwide. We created that for our Synergy family, which means that it's not branded to anyone. When you get to the end of the video, it's a non-branded video, so it doesn't come back to me. And the first 2.5 minutes talks about the benefits of Immune Booster. And those benefits are all benefits that have been approved by Synergy Worldwide. So the information, the scripting for that, it's all taken off of information that Synergy Worldwide has created through their process of making sure that the information that they use has been vetted to not get anyone into any trouble. And the remaining 17 minutes of that video actually goes through each individual ingredient within ProArgi-9 to help people understand how those ingredients specifically benefit the immune system. And each ingredient is documented with scientific fact so that a person understands that what we're sharing with them with regards to the benefits of each ingredient as it applies to the immune system is based in science, not in terms of our opinion. So everything is all science-based. And then the other video that's in the middle is a Q&A video about ProArgi-9 Immune Booster. Again, my suggestion would be to watch that video, because if you're going to decide to market the Immune Booster to people, especially, we spent most of 2020 in the COVID pandemic. We're moving into 2021. There is a vaccine. Now there's 2 vaccines in place, but it's still going to be a period of time before people get vaccinated. Some people are not going to take vaccination. And irregardless of whether they take vaccination or they don't take vaccination, it still is a process that people have become very aware that their immune system is critically important to their health. And because of that, they then need to make sure that they take the proper steps to keep their immune system healthy. And so my suggestion to you is, if you're going to decide that you're going to market immune health, then you watch both the left-hand video so that you can understand the benefits of ProArgi-9 Plus Immune Booster, and you need to understand the ingredients as they apply to the immune system, not necessarily so that you become an expert, but so that you really know what's in this product. As David liked to talk about in the straight line selling, you need to be a 10 in your certainty and your ability to express your certainty to people. And so it's really important that you understand the product, not just use the product, but also understand the product. And then the second video here is a Q&A video of the common questions that we've gotten from people with regards to this product and how best to answer those questions. A little bit later, I'm going to show you a PDF that actually gives you the words to this video that you can also use. Now, as you scroll down, there are other products in Synergy worldwide that are designed to boost your immune system. I remember when Mystica first came out. I remember I was coming home from a birthday celebration. My daughter was in school at that time, and certainly she's been out of school for a period of time. I'm not sure how long ago Mystica came out. Most likely at least 10 years ago. Could have been 12, somewhere between 10 and 12 years ago, this product came out in the marketplace. And I remember when I got home from seeing my daughter at school, my allergies were just terrible. I actually had, on the way out there to see my daughter, I had to stop and get some over-the-counter medication because my nose was running like a sieve. My eyes were so watery and itchy. It's in October when her birthday is. It's usually the worst time of the year for me with regards to allergies. And when I got home, Mystica was sitting there on the porch, and I took it inside and I started to use this product. And I was aggressive with it in the beginning. I was taking 2 full shot glasses a day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. And within 7 days, my symptoms began to clear up. And I've used Mystica ever since. And I don't have problems with my allergies like I used to. You know, occasionally in the fall and the October months and that, I might get some itchy eyes and stuff, but nothing at all compared to what it used to be. And I attribute that all to Mystica. Mystica is a very powerful antioxidant, and it helps to boost your immune system. We also have liquid chlorophyll. I don't have a glass of it sitting on my desk right now, but I typically drink 2 to 3, sometimes up to 4 glasses of liquid chlorophyll on a daily basis. I do 1 tablespoon in 8 to 12 ounces of water, and then I sip that for a couple hour period and then go get another glass. It's the easiest way for helping you to really improve your blood chemistry, which again helps your immune system to operate better. These are infographics that have been created by Synergy worldwide. They are just excellent. They're things that you can use. They're things that you can send to people. We've talked about this before. Let me go back up to the video. Same process. If you want to send a link of this video to anyone, all you have to do is right click on your mouse, copy video URL, and then you can paste that URL into an email that you would send to a person. Or if you want to introduce them to Mystica and you want to send this PDF that Synergy Worldwide has created, again, right click, and then you'll see copy link address. Copy that by clicking on it, and then you can paste that into an email. And then Synergy has their fact sheets that they've created. They've got some brochures that they've created. You know, back when we first got started in Synergy Worldwide, their V3 nutritional system was the type of system that they wanted to get people to utilize, which was the Mystica, ProArgi-9 Plus, and Essential Greens. So again, these are fact sheets that Synergy Worldwide has created that are available to you. And then here's the Q&A. If you click on that image, what it's going to do is it's going to open it up into a PDF. And again, if you listen to the video, maybe there's some key things in that video on the Q&A that you really want to come back to and really know. Well, here is the PDF so that you don't have to necessarily write down information as you watch the video. You have the exact scripting that was used in that video right here at your fingertips. And one of the biggest questions that we get with regards to the ProArgi-9 Plus Immune Booster is there any L-arginine in the product? Because Synergy Worldwide decided to market it using the word ProArgi-9 Plus as part of its title for its product, then a lot of people have asked us questions with regards to, well, do I need to take ProArgi-9 Plus anymore? And the answer is yes, you still need to do it because there is no L-arginine in the immune booster. And so again, it would have been ideal if they would have just called that product Synergy Worldwide's Immune Booster as opposed to the ProArgi-9 Plus. I understand the reason why they did it is because they want to help people understand that if they take ProArgi-9 Plus with Immune Booster, they get 2 times the effect, a 2-time boost in the effect of that product. But it has created some confusion with people with regards to if they can replace the ProArgi-9 Plus that they're currently taking with ProArgi-9 Plus Immune Booster. No, they complement each other. There is no L-arginine in the Immune Booster. So and again, here are the questions that are in that video. Is there any L-arginine in this product? What is the best time to take it? Is it something I need to take every day? Will it work as well as if I don't use ProArgi-9 Plus? Since this product helps with the immune system, will it protect me from COVID-19? Can I use it along with my multivitamin? Do I need to take ProArgi-9 Plus and Immune Booster together? Since both ProArgi-9 Plus and Immune Booster contain vitamin D3, can I stop supplementing with this vitamin? Should I continue taking Mystica? Should I continue taking the liquid chlorophyll? How long will it take for my immune system to improve? Will I feel any difference physically? At what age can one begin to take immune booster? So those are the primary questions that we've gotten with regards to this product. And it's good to know the answers to those questions so that if someone that you're marketing this product to asks you those questions, you again, like David talks about, be an expert, be able to answer people's questions. And don't necessarily say, well, that's a great question. Let me, I'll do some research and get back to you on it. Now that works in the beginning, but if you're really going to market the immune booster, then if you really want to show yourself to the person as an expert in the product, again, after you get questions like this, get to the point where you actually know the answers to those questions and you can share it with that person and share it in your own language. You don't necessarily have to use the scripts that are used here. And then I've showed you this before. We created a social media platform. So what I want to do is I want to go into today's presentation and help you understand a couple things. I've always shared with you that marketing is letting people know what you're doing. Effective marketing, I don't have it on this here, but effective marketing is effectively letting people know what you're doing. And I've added this thing because David did a marvelous job helping us understand the selling process through his straight line selling webinars that he did. He did 3 of them for us on Saturday. All 3 of them are located up onto our Synergy Family website in the Getting Started section of the website. And I love this. I never really looked at selling as this way, but it really makes a lot of sense with regards to what David shared with us. Selling is the transfer of certainty and emotion. If you're going to be marketing the immune booster, then you have to be certain that this product will help people. And you have to be emotional in helping them understand the need for them to boost their immune system. Their immune system is their first line of defense in terms of helping them to be protected against all the different types of viruses and bacteria that are negative to us that can cause us ill and harm. And if anything we've learned in this last year of COVID-19 pandemic, it's the importance of a good, healthy, robust immune system to give us some level of protection to these types of problems. And there is plenty of information out there showing how when people's immune systems are good, you're less likely to contract the virus. And if you do, your symptom severity is a whole lot less and the outcome is a whole lot better. And so what I did today is I wanted to put together some ideas for you with regards to marketing and being able to transfer certainty and emotion in that marketing process. So we have social media, we have snail mail, and email. If you've gotten a Christmas card this year, I've gotten some electronic Christmas cards, they're nice, but what I've gotten are some physical Christmas cards that came through the mail. Those we typically open. Those we like to see who sent us the card. Maybe they give us an update on what's happening with their family. Again, the tangible aspect of opening something, it's kind of like a book. So many people have gone to the online reading. I don't do it. I don't like it. I like to have the physical feel of a book in my hand. I like to turn the pages as I read through the book. I like to have the book on my bookshelf so I can see it. There's something about that tangible aspect of having something in your hand. Plus, someone taking the time to put a stamp, to hand address the envelope, to send you something. If you see an envelope come to you that is hand addressed, not labeled, but hand addressed, you're more apt to open that. If you get an email, maybe you see it, maybe you don't, maybe it goes into spam, maybe it doesn't. And again, you make a decision whether you're going to open it or not. Well, typically, if you get something in the mail that's hand addressed, I can guarantee you that 90% out of 100, that person's going to open it. So here's some different strategies that you can use. Now, the social media strategy, again, I don't want to go into it in great depth and detail. You can go onto the dedicated page for the immune system. We've talked about this social media strategy. You just click on the image, and then if you click down through this, you can bypass the information of what's important to do in a social media strategy. But here is the postings that we created that if you wanted to do a 1-week social media strategy on Facebook or LinkedIn, here's the exact post that you would do, 2 posts a day, days 1 through 5, and exactly what to say with the links to whatever the information, and then you can adapt this however you want to. What I would rather spend time today is showing you the snail mail and the email that you might be interested in using. And like anything, these are suggestions to you, and then you can take these suggestions and you can adapt them to your own voice. So here's the snail mail that I would send out starting. Well, you can decide if you want to start next week, but again, we're caught in between the 2 holidays of Christmas and New Year's, where a lot of people are just, they've checked out for this week. So my suggestion is, because New Year's is next Friday, they've gotten through the weekend, starting Monday, which would be January, let's see here, January the 4th is when I would suggest that you start your social media campaign or your snail mail campaign or your email campaign, or you could start all 3 of these things at the same time. So here's the snail mail that I would suggest. Dear John, I hope this letter finds you and your family safe as we enter 2021. This last year certainly has been a challenge. And in this challenge, one thing has become abundantly clear. Immune health is critical to overall health. And this certainly applies to lowering the risk for COVID-19, as well as lowering symptom severity and improving outcomes. With this in mind, I came across a product that is designed to strengthen our body's ability to protect itself. It contains the following powerful ingredients: beta-glucans to activate immune cells to express more receptors for vitamin D, vitamin D3 to modulate the innate and adaptive immune responses of immune cells like B cells and T cells and antigen presenting cells, vitamin C to enhance immunity by bolstering the innate and adaptive sides of your immune system, vitamins B6 and B12 to support white blood cell protection or production and the transport of oxygen through your body, zinc, which is critical for the functionality of virtually all immune cells, natural fruit extracts that are rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants to strengthen the immune system. I've been using this product for a couple of months now and really like how I feel using it. I thought I would share this information with you. In fact, if you would like to know more about this product, then please call me directly at 630-936-8079 or email me at dan@agingnomore.com. And I'll send you a link to an excellent video that will give you more details on how this product directly supports my immune system. My goal in 2021 is to empower my immune system to help me stay healthy. If this is your goal for 2021, then please give me a call or send me an email. All the best to you, Dan. And then again, I repeat my phone number. Now, before I show you the variation, I just want to come back up into this and let you know that the information that I'm using here for the beta-glucans, vitamin D3, vitamin C, vitamins B6 and B12, zinc, and natural fruit extracts isn't necessarily how I would have written them, but I've written them the way that Synergy Worldwide has written them. Because again, I want to be careful in what I'm sharing with regards to these ingredients to stay within the boundaries of what Synergy Worldwide has listed and written for these different ingredients. And so that information is taken directly off of Synergy Worldwide and utilizing their language and the benefits that they attribute to these different ingredients. Then the rest of this is just, my way of doing things. And again, what I've done here, because this is a snail mail, there's no way that I can give them the link to the video. So what I want to do is I want to create a response. I want to be able to create a response where after they read through the letter, they want to either call me directly or they want to email me back so that they can get the link to that video to give them more information about how the product that I'm using directly supports the immune system. And you'll notice in the body and copy of this letter, I do not tell them what the product is. I do not mention Immune Booster, Synergy Worldwide. It's not in this letter. And there's a reason for that. One, because I make this statement up here where I go, and this certainly applies to lowering the risk for COVID-19 as well as lowering symptom severity, improving outcomes. I want to make sure that I'm not tying the product to that statement. I debated about whether I wanted that line in there. I decided I was going to do it because, again, immune health has clearly been shown in multiple scientific studies that the better the immune health is, especially as it applies to the level of vitamin D in the bloodstream, the risk for COVID-19 is significantly reduced, as well as symptom severity is reduced, as well as outcomes are improved. So I know that I can support that statement by the research that is out there that's been done on COVID-19 and the importance of the immune system. And so I don't mention the product at all. I want to create the curiosity for them to either call me or email me wanting to get more information. Now, here's a variation that you can add to this. And the variation is adding a PS at the bottom of the letter and including 1 stick of Immune Booster in your envelope that you send to that individual. And so the PS would be, I've enclosed one packet of Immune Booster from Synergy Worldwide. This is the product I've been using to help my immune system work better. Just mix it in 8 to 10 ounces of water and drink over a 15-minute period. Now, again, that's a variation. That's something that you can decide to do, to give them a sample, only one packet in the envelope that you send to the person still should be within 55 cents, a stamp. And again, you just have to make that decision whether you want to go to the additional expense of actually sending a sample of the immune booster to that person that you're sending the envelope to. So that's my suggestion for a snail mail. And if you decide to use it, feel free to adapt it. But if you adapt it, one of the things that you must do before you send it out or print it off to send it out is you must read out loud, not read mentally, but read out loud what your letter says. Because if your letter, when spoken out loud, does not sound like you're having a conversation with the individual that you're sending it to, then you need to change the wording until it sounds conversational, as if you're talking to them. Now, my cadence and the way that I speak is different than your cadence and the way that you speak. So again, feel free to adapt this, but once you adapt it, you must read it out loud. And if it doesn't sound like you're having a conversation, then you have to continue to edit until it sounds like you're talking to the individual and having a normal conversation with them. Now, the email is pretty much the same. Dear John, I hope this email finds you and your family safe as we enter 2021. This last year certainly has been a challenge. And in this challenge, one thing has become abundantly clear. Immune health is critical to overall health, and this certainly applies to lowering the risk for COVID-19, as well as lowering symptom severity and improving outcomes. With this in mind, I came across a product that is designed to strengthen our body's ability to protect itself. It contains the following powerful ingredients. I'm not going to go through, it's the same listing of ingredients, the same benefits of what they do for the immune system. I've been using this product for a couple of months now and really like how I feel using it. I thought I would share this information with you. In fact, here is a link to an excellent YouTube video on this product. And then this link here, if they click on it, will go to the video that we created, this one here, the one that's on the left-hand side, the one that we created for our Synergy family, that will link to this video where they can then have that video play for them and they can get all the information. The first 2.5 minutes are the benefits of this product, and then the remaining 17 minutes of that video go through each ingredient and how each ingredient scientifically benefits the immune system. If you would like to know more about this product, then please call me directly or email me at my goal in 2021 is to empower my immune system to help me stay healthy. If this is your goal for 2021, then please give me a call or send me an email. All the best to you, Dan. And then if you wanted to do a variation on that email letter, you could do the following. P.S. I'd like to send you one packet of Immune Booster from Synergy Worldwide. This is the product I've been using to help my immune system work better. Just send me an email with your address and I'll put it in the mail to you. Again, understand that if you do that PS, you're offering them something. It's kind of like what they call a lost leader, or some people will call it a there's another word that they use in internet marketing, but you're giving away an inexpensive item so that you can then take that person further down the sales funnel and then being able to convert that low cost item into something that they would spend more money for on a different product. And so again, it's going to cost you a stamp. It's going to cost you an envelope. It's going to cost you time to put their address on it, and it's going to cost you 1 stick of the immune booster. So you have to make the decision whether you want that extra additional cost to be able to acquire your customer, or a new customer, or a customer who really likes that product and then wants to continue using that product. So you spend a little money in the upfront so that you can continue to create cash flow through elite rebates as that person continues to use that product and maybe expands that product to other family members. And so again, you just have to make the decision whether you want to do that investment. So with that said, what I'd like to do is, we've got a good group on today. I'd like to open this up to any questions or comments that people might have, any suggestions. The rest of this time that we spend together is completely going to be determined by you and your questions and comments. So you'll have to unmute yourself. I won't unmute everyone because we'll have too much background noise. But if you have any input, questions, please, now's the time to unmute yourself and ask or comment.
Hey, Dan, this is Bob.
Yes, Bob.
I don't really have any questions. I think you've done a great job here presenting today. Also, the simplicity of being able to use the videos that you've got posted up here really helped a lot. So great stuff again, as always. Thanks so much.
You're welcome, Bob. Thank you. Anyone else before we say goodbye?
Hey, Dan, this is David. Good morning.
Good morning, David.
Yeah, I was thinking that as I'm looking at your letter that you're proposing to use, it's great. What kind of target audience would you recommend for that kind of snail mail when we send it out? Would it be family members, or would it be friends, or all of the above?
All of the above. So to me, David, the question that you have to decide on any kind of marketing strategy is your budget. So I would say, okay, I'm going to spend $100 and I'm going to see what kind of return I get for it. So you can buy either a roll of stamps, which is 100 stamps in a roll, 55 cents a stamp. So there's $55 right there out of your budget. Or you can decide to buy books of stamps. Books of stamps usually have 20 stamps in a book. And then you're looking at 55 times 20 be $11. So my suggestion would be maybe buy 2 books of stamps, 40. That's 40 stamps. Commit to 40 to 50 letters, and then send those letters out to people that know you. Your family and friends that know you. You're concerned for them. You talk about the transfer of certainty, the transfer of emotion. So I would send them to the people that know you, that you love, family and friends, and make a commitment to do 40 to 50 of these and see what kind of response you get back with it. Now, if you decide that you're going to include a stick of immune booster, it's $49 divided by 30. So a stick is $1.63. $1.63 times 50. There's 80. That's $82. So again, you got to decide what your budget. My suggestion is set your budget for $100, and then make your decisions. Maybe you're going to do 50 letters, and then what you do is you do a variation on that, David. You do 25 letters where you do not include a stick, and then you make a notation. Here are the people that I sent that letter to, and I just sent the letter, no stick. And then you do 25 people where you send the stick to, and then that way you can look at your response and you can see, okay, of the 25 that I sent with no stick, I didn't really get anyone calling me. But of the 25 that I sent a stick to, I got 5 people that called me. And if those 5 people result in sales where they say, David, yeah, I really want this product. I've been looking for something like this or whatever, and they result in sales, then my suggestion would be you go back to those 25 that you did not send a stick to, and then you do a short letter to them. Say, Dear John, it's completely slipped my mind to send you a packet of the immune booster that I've been using to help me with my immune system. Here's the packet. Try it out. Put it in 8 to 10 ounces of water. And if you're interested, let me know. And then you could go back because you've gotten sales, and out of those sales creates cash flow. Then you can go and take part of that cash flow and put it back to your other 25 and send them a stick with, that type of short note in it, and then see if that results in any sales. And if that results in sales from your 25, then going forward that you're going to use the letter that includes, you're going to use the letter that includes the stick, the PS, because you know that stick creates results, and results lead to sales. Sales leads to cash flow, and that helps you continue to grow your synergy business. Does that make sense?
Yes. And I just want to add to that, Dan. Just my thoughts is one is, of course, for whatever reason, I've gotten used to taking a stick of Boost, Synergy Immune Boost with my ProArgi-9 every day.
Sure.
It's one, it tastes great. I don't know why. It just enhances the taste.
Yep.
And two, it's almost automatic now. And so Synergy had a good strategy in sending out a lot of promotions or samples or having your specials. When you buy a Jumbo +1, they give you a big discount. And so it was great. So I know I'm a product of the product. So when I send it out and talking specifically about the letter that you're proposing here, I would definitely use a lot of the details you use in letter, because it is, like you're saying, it's compliant. You want to make sure you don't see anything outside of it. I might add on my own when I send it to people, and I would try to target them, like you say, just about everyone. But I don't know, if I have a list of 50 people, I may look at the ones that are maybe my generation or my age group, more susceptible, and then add to the letter the statistics as published by the credible sources, saying how many deaths, and how many people have suffered. And I might even add, do you know someone who has had or has suffered from COVID? And then I'll go into the verbiage that you're talking about here. But yeah, as you're talking, Dan, and sharing this, a lot of things go through my mind in terms of a strategy to use. So I think it's great, and especially starting the new year. Just like you say, put a specific number, like 100 or maybe 50, send them out and just follow it and see what kind of reply you're getting to the marketing material you're using. I would, rather than sending out a second letter, Dan, I would actually follow up with a phone call. That'd be my strategy. Did you get it? I wouldn't send out the sample yet. I'll say, would you be interested? Based upon their reply to me, I know if this person is really serious or not. If they say, yeah, I'm interested. Are you serious? No, I'm not serious. Yes, I am serious. Okay, if you're serious, I can send you out a sample. And I want to follow up and see what do you think of the taste? And then try to seal the deal that way. But so I would use a mix of what you're recommending, and maybe a little bit of try to put my spin on it. Like you say, everybody has their own way of doing things and talking. And so I would do it the same way. But I do appreciate the information, Dan. I think it's great for the new year.
Yeah, David, some very great suggestions in that. The only reason I guess I would kind of hesitate putting all those facts and figures in it, because the more facts and figures, I tried to make this so that it stays a one-page letter. I know there's a body of thought that talks about, you have to have these multiple pages of information to get people to keep reading and reading and reading. So there's this debate in marketing between short form and long form marketing.
Right.
I decided I wanted to keep this to one page only, simply because if I add another page to it, it does add weight to your letter. And so if you go to 3 pages within a letter, you'll go out of the 55 cent, you'll be above 1 ounce on the postage meter. And so you'll have to increase that to $1 something to send that letter out. So just be careful in terms of the amount of information that you add to it. And then, yeah, I like your suggestion. I didn't talk about this in today's presentation, but Synergy does have an offer for January on the immune booster. So I like your idea, David, of doing the follow-up phone call. Certainly that's going to be better. Even though you put it in to the letter, I would still leave the letter where they either call you or email you. But if they don't do either one, you're still making that call. You're still following up. And as you know, if you really want to be successful in marketing, especially if you have the person's phone number, it's always best to follow up on the material that you send out to that individual. Because I know that there's stuff that I've mailed to people and the post office is taking them now 2 weeks to finally get it. So maybe they don't even get it because of some of the issues that are going on at the U.S. Post Office. But yes, make that phone call. If they're interested, you can say, great. Instead of offering them the stick, David, my suggestion would be if you call them and they're interested, instead of offering them a stick to send to them, because all that does is delay the selling process for you, what I would do is I would leverage the offer that Synergy has going on. You could say, David, that's great. In fact, it's the right time for this product because Synergy has a special. Normally, it's a box of 30 sticks that sells for $49. Synergy has a special offer going on that you can get a box for $30. That's a $19 savings. So if you're interested, my suggestion is let's do a box, use the promotional code that they've got for this product, and you can then save $19 off the cost of the product to try it out. Does that make sense?
That sounds great, Dan. Thank you. That's great. Great strategy in terms of leveraging that marketing. Absolutely.
Yeah, and then if you use your tritonal closing, David, I'm just asking you to give me a chance here to help you improve your immune system with a product that I found that actually helped me boost my immune system. They've got this special offer where you can get the product for $30. Normally it's $49. That's a $19 savings. So since you're interested in improving your immune system, David, wouldn't it make sense to take that offer right now and let's get this product for you?
And if you do, you'll be very, very impressed. Does that make sense?
It does. I love it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Dan.
You're welcome. Thank you much, David. Anyone else before we say goodbye?
Hi, Dan. It's Donald.
Yes, Donald.
Thanks for the interplay between you and David. Thanks, David. I haven't heard of that Synergy special. Is it out already or is it coming out in January?
Well, they sent out cards last week about it with an actual stick. So I don't know. I don't know if I would assume that they sent it to everyone in North America that's a distributor.
Okay.
But you're in Barbados, so you most likely didn't get it because they wouldn't send to Barbados. They most likely sent to your New York address. And I didn't check, but we can check right now to see if it's actually up on the Synergy. Oh, I can't do that because whatever reason, Synergy has decided not to allow you to link directly off of their website. So let's go this way. We'll see if they have the offer up on the blog. I didn't see it. Okay, free shipping through to some. Yeah, so they haven't yet posted it on the blog. All right, so I would assume that that's going to get posted up on the blog starting at the beginning of January.
Thanks for that, Dan.
You're welcome.
I'll work with that in mind.
Okay. Anyone else before we say goodbye? All right. Well, I want to thank you. Someone have something you want to say?
This is Dr. Brooks.
Hey, Dr. Brooks.
My fear is that people are going to be taking the vaccine. They're going to think they're going to be protected completely, but it's not going to work that way.
Yeah, and what I would say to that, Dr. Brooks, is I would say, you know, that's great. You need to take the vaccine, but understand that that vaccine is only for COVID-19. It's not going to protect you
Right.
from the flu. It's not going to protect you from other potential viruses that come down the road. What was clear through COVID-19 is that your immune system needs to be healthy. So you can take the vaccine, but you still need to have a healthy immune system because there's so many other things that are out there from, you know,
and this one is starting to already mutate anyway. So.
Correct. So that's how I would if you run into a person where that's their objection, you would again use David's system that he showed us in the straight line selling. You use the looping technique. Yes, I'm glad you're taking that vaccine. It's very important that you do so. However, understand that it's not going to protect you from cold and flu. It's not going to protect you from other potential viruses that come out. We don't know whether it's going to protect people from mutations of the COVID-19. But what we do know is that your immune system is critically important to your overall health. That has become the clearest thing that has come out of this whole pandemic, is that people who have healthy immune systems are less likely to get infected. And if they do, symptom severity is less and outcomes are better. So it's critically important that you take steps to boost your immune system. This product is specifically designed to do that.
Right.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Dan.
Yes, Donald.
The other thing is that vaccine is one thing, but it's not available. It's not probably going to reach the masses for another 3 months. And it's the vaccination that you have to have that. So until you get the vaccination, then, you know, your body's still weak to the immune system, so to speak, well, to the virus. So yeah, you need to have that vaccination.
Sure. Thank you. All right. Anyone else before we say goodbye? All right. I want to thank everyone. I won't be able to wish you a happy new year except to do it today, because next Saturday will be in the new year. So I'll see you next year. Take care, everyone.